Hey guys, this is my follow-up review for the Stem Barefoot Minimalist shoe, formerly known as Stem. Now it's known as the Leming. And I've enjoyed wearing these shoes. I just want to mention I put on about 200 to 300 kilometers of walking. I'm not a runner. I'm mostly a walker. And I've done a few long walks, and they've been my daily wearers for the past almost 7-8 months. I got them in February, and finally they've broken here. It's actually just come away from the edge here. This seam is broken, and there's a small hole in here, I think where my toe is, which obviously could be my toenail breaking the material, but it's broken through. There's a hole. I may try to fix these with glue or just keep going, because I like these as exercise shoes. They're really great when I go to the gym or I work out outside. They're brilliant. They're very comfortable. My one more thing about the wear is the bottom of the shoe. These little dots here, which were all over the place in the beginning, they've just faded here. So it's been basically normal wear. I guess 6 to 8 months is what you'd expect from a shoe that you use for a lot of exercise. Maybe a little bit longer, but overall they've served pretty well, and it's taken some time to get used to wearing the minimalist shoe, but once I got used to it, it was very, very comfortable. I enjoyed it a lot. You usually you're used to all that structure, the heel, and all the things in here that are kind of supporting your foot, so you get, it has a kind of almost like it really has a barefoot feel, I must say. And that being said, it takes some getting used to. However, I would say that you do miss some of that structure, because it kind of hugs your foot and gives you a little more, I don't know how to describe it, but it gives you a little more feeling of security in the shoe. I always get the feeling these are going to fall apart at some point, but they haven't. So I just think maybe that's psychological after many, many years of wearing traditional sneaks. So one more comment about the shoe itself. The color is extremely drab, and while they looked good, there was nice contrast. This is a gray blue at first. This was a nice little bit of a bright green. After, really honestly, after about a month, they were so shabby and drab. They looked like, I don't even know how to describe it. I really wish they would come out with some brighter colors, and maybe that's because these materials are so soft and natural, which is a good thing. Maybe it's hard to get them in brighter colors. I don't know. I washed them in the machine. It didn't help. So I've washed them a couple times because I had blisters, which leads to the second thing I want to say about these shoes. I got massive blisters on long walks in these shoes, and I still do. I don't know how to explain that. I wear them with socks 99% of the time, and on long walks I got massive blisters just under my big toe, on the bottom of my foot, and on my heel, both feet, and they were big. So there you have it. Maybe someone who's more experienced in barefoot shoes can explain that to me, but that's my experience. I wish they had a little more structure, in fact, because somehow it gives you that less sliding around on your foot feeling, but these really do fit. I mean, they fit properly. I don't know. So anyway, I kind of thought that might be the reason for the blisters, is they're too loose on your foot, but these fit well and correctly. And anyway, that being said, I really wish they had brighter colors. They're still nice and flexy, and another thing is that might be because I've been so used to wearing plastic sneaks, not plastic, but the heavily structured and very plasticky, bright colored type sneaks for so many years. But I never got blisters in those either. So that being said, maybe I have something to learn about that. And so would I recommend buying these? They claim they're coming out with new colors next February, or next year, 2013 anyway. I'm not sure why a sneaker company needs so long to change the colors of their shoes, because that's all they did is change the color, not really the outlook. And they added black and brown, which is even more, maybe worse. I never really liked black sneakers, but that's just me. I wish they'd come out with bright colors. Anyway, this is a small company. I think it's just one guy and a couple of assistants. So, would I buy them again? I may consider the black. But as I said, I've never been a fan of black sneakers. My next pair may be the Merrell barefoot line. They look nice. They may have my size, so I may try. And they seem to be a little bit more structured in here. Somehow I feel I like that. Although just a little bit. Or the New Balance Minimus, because they seem to have just slightly more heel. Like, I think it's like 2 to 4 mil. And it just feels a little... I've tried them on once, and they didn't have my size, but that little bit, a tiny bit of extra heel did feel a little bit better than this. But I don't know how to compare well, so I'm going to buy them, and I'll do a review on whichever one I buy for you guys. So that's it for now. The Merrell Barefoot, formerly known as... the Stem Barefoot Natural Minimalist Shoe, now known as Leming, Leming, and it's lemingfootwear.com. I don't get anything from them except these shoes, which I bought and paid for. So if you like them, go check out their website and see if you like them. I've enjoyed them. Thanks for watching.